So it's about an OPRETURN, right? And Peter Todd is the person pushing for this change. You met Peter in person last year, I assume, right, in Montreal. So you,
I've met him twice. I met him in Toronto, and I met him in Montreal as well.
In Toronto. Yeah, I didn't meet him in Toronto.
He's a big guy, bigger than you think he's going to be in person. That's for sure. Yeah.
So the OPRETURN, it's a little bit of data that's included in a transaction, right? The data could be really anything given the constraints. Like it's a message like Len was here. You could put in, or whatever you want, or maybe some binary information that could be decoded later on. So it could be just about anything. But like when I send you Bitcoin, Joey, like it's like writing something, on a bill, right? I send you a dollar bill. In Canada, we have loonie. Let's use a dollar bill, and I can handwrite a note on it, and that's basically what it is. It's a little note that's attached to a transaction.
Yeah.
But with Bitcoin, because you can't write anything on anything physical, everything is data driven. Everything is just data. So the info on the OPRETURN, that has to be stored somewhere. Where is that stored? On each and every node out there that's running. So right now, the OPRETURN size is 83 bytes. That's what it is. Not very much, but it is something. And that's on Bitcoin Core. Bitcoin Knots, I believe, is 42 bytes.
It's half, I think. Yeah.
And this is a nod to where it used to be. It went from 42 to 83, I guess around a decade ago. I could be wrong. For people that are wondering, Bitcoin Knots is an alternative client software to Bitcoin Core. So you could run Core, you could run Knots. These are just two big ones out there. There's others you could do, but either way, Peter Todd is the guy that's proposing the change to remove the OPRETURN limit, right? That he wants to, or at least that's the talk, to at least to remove it, right? So right now from 83 bytes. So we have basically the backstory here, right? Like we got the players involved. Luke Dashier is involved with Bitcoin Knots. You have Peter Todd that's involved with this thing. So I know now I just like want to find out, why is this being proposed? Like the question is, what's the rationale? Why does this? Is really I want to get to the basis of this, because there's got to be some reason to this.
You know what it is. You know what the reason is. Well, the rationale they give is because of the security budget.
Yeah, okay, and that's very reasonable, because there's some validity to that, right? Because the way it is being framed is that because you're using transactions and people are getting around the OPRETURN limit using Taproot. Now it's getting a little technical. Right now with the limit of 83 bytes, there's ways around it by using Taproot, but that creates a whole bunch of little transactions, a whole bunch of UTXOs, and it just increases the UTXO set.